All right, so it's race weekend. I am one day out from the race, out here in Ventura, about to pick up my bib. Yeah, just having a chill day, picking up the bib. Gonna get a little run in out here, a little pre-race shakeout in, so getting excited, feeling fit, feeling ready. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Let's get it. All right, just picked up my bib. Pretty cool little expo they got out here in Ventura. You're about to get like 25-minute run in, so let's do it. Got a nice little 3-mile shakeout. Feeling good, legs are feeling primed. Nice and sunny out here, beautiful day. Good to shake out the legs day before the race. Nothing too strenuous, just get them moving, get the blood flowing. All right, we got the bib, we got the shakeout done. Now all that's left, we're gonna drive home and just chill out today. Have a nice, relaxing day. Get a good meal in tonight. Prep out everything for tomorrow. Waking up at the crack of dawn, like 3:30 or something crazy. Just gonna try to get as much sleep as I can, but all the work's been done. So feeling really good, honestly. Like, was not expecting to feel this fit after 10 weeks, but here we are, and I think tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Boston qualifier time for my age group is 2:55, and typically you have to run anywhere from 4 to 7 minutes faster than the time. You really never know, because they only take a certain number of people into the race. So I'm shooting for sub 250 for sure to make the qualifier, but I think right now with my fitness I can aim for a 2:45 time. So I'm really gonna kind of dig into it tomorrow, just kind of see what I've got and, you know, leave it all out there. Biggest thing is gonna be pacing. Just gotta really hold back in those first few miles, because I'm gonna feel really good, and so I'm just gonna have to kind of ease off on those first few miles and not get too ahead of myself, and make sure that I've got enough left for those final 6, because those are the killers. But yeah, I mean, the training's been done, so at this point all I can do is get out there and execute. So feeling good, feeling ready. About 10 minutes out. Let's get it. All right, so just wrapped up the race, got back to my car. Kind of chaotic at the finish line, so didn't get a lot of footage, and also was super locked into the race, so also didn't get a lot of footage for the back half of the race. And yeah, I'll do a bit more of a race breakdown later on, but just initial thoughts right now. Super stoked about how the race went. Felt super smooth. The course was great. Downhill definitely helped, and conditions were super optimal. And I was just feeling ready. Like, I went out there, said I was gonna execute, and I did. And yeah, it just turned out really good. Yeah, gonna drive home and shower, sleep forever now. So all right, so it's been about a week since the race. I'll get into a little breakdown now. Yeah, so showed up to the race right around 5:30. Went to the bathroom, got just a bit of a shakeout, a little warm up in. Super cool little start there in Ojai. The town was beautiful. Those first 3 miles were pretty uphill. Nothing crazy, but I made sure to stay relaxed, not push it too hard right off the line. It could be easy to get caught up in the moment and just start ripping, but definitely got to rein it in and just stay relaxed, and which I managed to do pretty well. Those first 6 miles were nice and easy, just kind of warming up the legs. Yeah, the legs weren't feeling super great, to be honest. My left knee was kind of giving me some issues, but kind of just pushed through it and kept running. Those first 10 miles, I made sure to just sit right around 6:20 as best I could. I knew I could go faster than that, but I didn't want to blow up later on in the race, so made sure to stay controlled. And yeah, that worked out pretty well. Yeah, after about 10 miles is when it started getting downhill. There's a few rolling hills that we were going up, but nothing too crazy. Just made sure to keep a steady rhythm of those without pushing myself too hard. So I was definitely able to conquer those pretty easily. But yeah, the course was just beautiful. We were kind of crisscrossing over this river as we made our way down the valley from Ojai to Ventura, and just beautiful mountains. The sun didn't come up over those mountains till about 45 minutes into the race, and even then plenty of like shade from the trees and whatnot, so it was super nice. But yeah, I just kind of cooked on those 6:20s, 6:15 for a bit. It was probably around mile 15 where I started to crank it down, getting closer to 6 flat. There was a few downhills in there that kind of got me going. Yeah, I think 16 was my first sub 6 mile, and then I ran 17 and 18 and 19 right around 6:03, and then mile 20 was sub 6. Yeah, around mile 15 I was feeling really solid. Kind of held back a little bit there because I knew that the real challenge was going to come at mile 20, so I wanted to make sure that I had enough once I got there. So I was definitely feeling ready to rip, but kept myself from doing so until I got to mile 20. And when I did get to mile 20, I had some friends there to cheer me on, so that really gave me some energy to really push. At that point, I made a decision to shoot for a sub 240. I was on pace for that. I just had to manage to average sub 6 for the last 6 miles, which was going to be a challenge, but seeing my friends there at mile 20 and a crowd of people just really got me going. Yeah, those last 6 miles I was ripping around like 5:45 pace and was just flying. I passed a bunch of people that had overtaken me early on in the race, which felt kind of good. I felt like I was racing there at the end. Yeah, mile 24 was tough. There was a big uphill. It wasn't too steep, but it was kind of a long hill, and that definitely was draining me. But just powered up it, got a little bit more downhill in mile 25, and then that last mile was just, grinding it out. Yeah, it just kind of came through. I was 2 seconds off of that sub 240. My official time was 2:40.01. So it kind of stung a little bit. I knew that 2 more seconds and I would have had a 2:30 something on my resume, but I also know that it was right there and I definitely could achieve that. Based on how I was feeling after the race, I felt really good. Obviously I was tired, but definitely felt like I gave it my all and was able to really put something cool together in those last few miles. But yeah, just a super awesome experience. I was stoked. I mean, that's a 11.5 minute PR for me, so I was really happy with that. But yeah, watching Boston the day after and the London Marathon today, really inspiring stuff and just get me really excited about marathon running in general. So I'm super excited for what comes next. This build has been awesome. I did a lot more in 10 weeks than I thought I was going to be able to do, and kind of surprised myself for sure. But at the same time, I also knew that I'd put in the work to get there, and I knew that I was in shape to run a fast time like that. So I'm not blown away, but I am surprised. But yeah, the biggest takeaway from this build has been kind of proving to myself that I can get in shape quickly if necessary. And this also showed me that with a longer build, I'm sure that I could really do some damage on the marathon distance. The mental game was way better this time around as well. My first marathon was kind of a crash and burn experience, but coming into the second one, I was definitely prepared for that. I'm sure that this second marathon will prepare me well for the third one, whenever that may be. But yeah, this 10-week build was a blast, and looking forward to what's coming next. I had a great time making these videos too, so I'll probably continue to keep doing that. Just taking a few weeks now to recover and do a bit of jogging here and there before we start anything crazy this summer. But yeah, just super grateful for how things turned out and looking forward to what's to come.